What is going on, you beautiful, sexy people out there on the YouTube land? Welcome to a PC gameplay with a good, amazing discussion that I hope a lot of you can relate to and are probably feeling, and hopefully the things I can say will help you out here. In MP7s, I think I'm sexy, so let's get started. Now, the discussion today we're going to be talking about is high school. Alright? Sorry if you can hear my chair creaking and cracking in the background. I'm just like laying back in it, being all lazy. So, yeah. Alright, so high school. I, myself, am going into high school next year. Not next year. This year, technically. But, like, it's, yeah, this year. So, I'm going into 9th grade when school starts, which is on Monday. Damn. But, you know, it's not really that big of a deal to me. I really don't think that it's a big deal. Now, people make it to be so much of a big deal, and look at me laying in a fucking corner like a little stinky slut. Whatever. So people, they make it such a big deal, like, oh my god, high school. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. I should have been there last year. I didn't get held back or anything, and look at that guy in the window getting sprayed in the face. But in return, I was a little noob. You know, I guess everybody's a noob when they're little. So I was a little noob, and, you know, I wanted to stay an extra year in preschool, so I was like, fuck it, man, I'm gonna stay in this bitch, motherfucker. So that's what I ended up doing, and it ended up kind of being like, yeah, I don't know, I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that, because I would have been in 10th grade right now, but, and with people in my actual age group, but it doesn't really matter. I know a lot of great people now, in this age group that I probably wouldn't have known in the other one, and I still know people that are above me. Anyways, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So high school, man. This is the age and the time where shit matters, okay? This is the time in your life where you need to actually step it up and get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said you know what I'm saying, because you can't reply back and be like, I know what you're saying, but yeah, like, fuck, man. I mean, high school. Get your ass together, okay? If you're going into high school, you need to get it together, okay? Don't sit here and worry about it, you know, all the time. Don't sit here and just be like going crazy, like, oh man, high school, man. Why? No, just sit back, relax, and be like, all right, shit's gonna happen, and if it does happen, then it does, and I'm gonna deal with it, you know. And if it's something you do, then man up and say it's something you do. Or if you're a female, then, you know, just admit to it. I really can't say man up, but if you're a female and you're watching this video and you do something wrong, you know, kind of female up to it. I never heard that expression before, but now you have. That's new. Yay, I'm original. So it's just high school. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's a pretty big deal. Like, you're going into it, and this is gonna start counting. You know what? Actually, from what I heard and what I know, 8th grade is actually where they're gonna start. You know, or at least in my state, which is Pennsylvania, it's gonna be where they start getting, you know, going ham on you. Like, you're gonna be checking your records from 8th grade and see how you did there, which I think doesn't really make sense because that's just middle school, and it's kind of like your preparation for high school. It's not really, you know, the big years where where you know what you want to do in life, and some people don't know what they want to do in life. Now, me, on the other hand, I know exactly what I want to do in life. I want to either join the Air Force or be a computer technician. And I was going to say programming, but I know people who've done that. Actually, one of my cousins is a programmer for the guys who make Minecraft, and he says it's so boring and so time consuming. So I kind of blew that out of the way. Or, you know what, if this YouTube thing goes well, hell, I'll become a full-time YouTuber. But to be honest with you, you know what, I can see that happening. You know what, I'm not going to sit here and fucking doubt myself and be like, fuck no, I'm never going to be anywhere. I can see myself somewhere. And that's the kind of, you know, motivation that people need. They need to fucking say. They need to just fucking say straight up, like, I can see myself there. I can picture myself doing this. I can picture myself succeeding in high school. That's what people need to think about. But is it? No. People think like, fuck man, high school, I'm actually gonna have to do shit now, or they're gonna think about trying to be the most popular motherfucker in the school, when it turns out that everybody's just the same goddamn person. we're all fucking human and we all make mistakes and people fucking act cool, I guess. And I don't know, people, cool kids. I kind of fit. I'm one of them kids who fits in with every single group out there, except for like the weird emo groups. I'm not saying that emos are weird. If you're emo, that's cool. I don't think anything less of you. But I'm just saying that it's kind of a group that I'm not really that into. And look at me. It's a good damn choice that came out there. Look at me. I'm just, oh, I pulled out my stinger. Pulling out my stinger. Shooting guys in the balls. That's how I did. Look at this, man. This was great. Then I get sniped. Whatever. It was still a freaking good, good little thing there. Anyways, back into the discussion. So you know, you just gotta sit there and you gotta tell yourself, like, yeah, I can do it. You know, it's kind of like them posters you probably have in school, like, I can't do it, or I can't, I won't, I can't, I won't, I will. It's kind of like them kind of posters. Like, you're saying, you know, like the little engine that could. He said he couldn't do it, he couldn't do it, he couldn't do it. And that motherfucker did it. So, it's kind of one of them things with high school. You say you can't until, and if you say you can't, you're probably not. You know? Because then you're thinking lower of yourself and you're not really thinking about what good you can do. You're thinking about how bad you are and thinking about how much life sucks for you and how much it's gonna suck, when really you should be looking at the positives in life. Like, don't sit there and doubt yourself and think bad about it or think anything less than what it really is. And hell, think above what it really is. Think about, you don't want to think that you're the damn Superman, but you want to think that maybe you're the Spider-Man. Okay? This is a terrible, terrible metaphor, but just hear me out. You're the Spider-Man. It's not really a metaphor. Well, yeah, it is. You are Spider-Man. And you're not Superman, you know, you're not flying around, but you're swinging webs on, you know, buildings. You're sitting there shooting stuff that looks like cum out of your arms and swinging around the city and crazy shite like that. So that's really what you need to picture yourself as. Picture yourself as someone that can. Be a doer, not a bitcher. That's actually not how the saying goes. I forget how it actually goes, so I just said don't be a bitcher. But, you know, don't sit there and whine about everything. Just man up to it and do it. In high school, man, these records are gonna be counting. They're gonna, when you get a job, they're gonna look at your records and be like, you failed algebra, eh? And then you're gonna be like, ah, shit. And they're gonna be like, well, this class or this job requires algebra, which, you know what, I really don't like algebra, and I find this high-level math class, which I know it's not really that high level, but it's not your basics. And I think that you should just know your basics, and if you really want to get a job it has to do with math, then you should be in the upper classes, which is that kind of stuff. And, you know, go to CTC or Votech to get, you know, in the right path, which is actually a good thing too. If you're in 9th and 10th grade, these years really matter. Especially if you already know what you want to do in your head, or you find out what you want to do next year. Listen, man, you need to get it together and get good grades, because they're gonna be looking at that. Let's say you want to be hey, let's go. You want to be a computer technician or something like that. You need to have the job set, right? You can actually go to a school where they'll teach you everything for that job. It's called CTC or Votech. And 9th and 10th grade really matter, and so do all the other grades. Just make it matter, make the best out of it, don't worry about it, and suck it up and man up when it comes to it. Thanks guys for watching. This has been X Sabatooth, and y'all are beautiful, and if you liked it, you're beautifuler. Bye.